Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well today. Today we're going to do another skin tint complexion balm wear test. So this is the new complexion product from VIEVE. I'm very excited. I love VIVE. I have so many products from them. I love Jamie. I've watched her for years on YouTube. And yeah, VIVE has been big in my collection ever since they launched. This is the Skin Nova Complexion Balm. Packed with hydrating and smoothing skincare ingredients, the formula adds radiant, customizable coverage for a healthy looking complexion. And it says directions for use: apply using a brush, sponge on your fingers, building coverage as desired. So yeah, I've seen this and it does look quite full coverage. So I wouldn't say it's like a skin tint, but it's got this like balmy finish, which you don't necessarily find in like a lot of foundations. I got shade 120, and this is what it looks like. I like the packaging. I think it's quite sleek. It's big. I feel like you do get like a lot in this. And yeah, this is it next to the Skin Nova. Sorry, I am filming in front of natural lighting. So yeah, we're gonna give this a go. I'm gonna start off. I am recovering from sunburn and a cold, so my skin, yeah, is not looking its like juiciest and healthiest, but we're gonna basically ignore the nose situation. This looks stunning, but I don't think it's gonna perform miracles. So this is meant to be paired with the Skin Nova. So I have seen a little bit of this online, but I haven't seen many like reviews. I've just seen kind of people like talking about it. So yeah, let's see. I'm just gonna buff my Skin Nova in. Skin Nova I've spoken about many times before. It's one of my favourite moisturisers slash primers. I really do think it works like wonders for the skin. I think it's really lovely for underneath makeup. Yeah, I think this is my 5th or 6th, and I've bought these for presents for people because I think they're just like they're a little bit more expensive than just like a moisturiser or a primer. And it's just, yeah, a little bit more like exciting. So I have bought it for like Christmas for a few of my friends. I've definitely like got a lot of my friends onto it. When they're like trying to grow their like makeup, I'm like, you need to try this. So yeah, we know, sorry, I got stuff in my eye. Yeah, this is such a lovely primer, and I can wear this by itself. I can wear it as a primer. I do believe that like over time it does like help with like your skin. It's got skincare benefits in. So yeah, my nose is so crusty at the moment, it's disgusting, but yeah, stunning. Love that. Okay, so it was £34, which I think is like a good price. It's got 20 flexible shades, and the shade ranges look fair. Like there's a good like deep, middle, and like fair. So it delivers a natural looking second skin finish that feels as good as it looks, with a medium to buildable coverage and available in 20 flexible shades. The formula's stretch means it adapts seamlessly to your skin tone, evening out your complexion effortlessly and giving you that coveted your skin but better look. So I would say it's like an elevated skin tint. That's the vibe I'm getting. Whether you're looking for lightweight everyday foundation or something that can be built up or sheared down, Skin Nova Complexion Balm has you covered. Inspired by our holy grail bestseller Skin Nova, which we love, the innovative foundation formula combines the best of skincare and makeup. It's got niacinamide, Orpheus flower extract, polyglucamic acid, I don't know what that is. Right, so we're going to get into it. Yeah, I got shade 120, so let's have a look at this. I'm going to put a little bit on my hand. It's a little bit thicker. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little bit thicker than I thought it would be, but I don't mind that. And that's its kind of sheared out, which I think is actually a really nice colour. Oh, it does have like a, does have a smell. It is fragranced. I'm filming in front of my window and people are looking in. The Skin Nova, where's my Skin Nova? I just had it. The Skin Nova does have a smell as well, but it's like less. I don't know if it's the same scent, but this is like a bit more like, yeah, there's more of a smell to this, which I don't mind fragrance in makeup, like it doesn't bother me, but I know that some people do. So it does have quite a strong, it's a bit of a grandma-y smell. It's not bad, but you know that like perfume that like grandmas have? It's got that like base to it. Then if anyone feels the same, if you've smelled this, let me know. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the brush. And I'm just going to, should I do one side with a brush, one side with a sponge? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to just put that kind of there. And I'm going to, yeah, take a brush, Hourglass dupe. And I'm just going to buff this in. Like I said, my skin isn't the best at the moment, so I'm not expecting it to perform like miracles, but it should definitely do something. Okay, it definitely like melts into the skin. It definitely very nicely covers up some of my like imperfections, but like still leaves my freckles coming through. It's almost like it knows what imperfections to like dull down. Okay, so that was a very thin layer, and actually that's nice. Definitely melted into the skin. Okay, I like this. It is very like Your Skin but better. It's very skin-like. I wouldn't say it's like blurring or like hydrating. It's literally like how your skin is and then like amplified. Okay, so I'm going to do a tiny bit more just to see. And I actually quite like this little tube. It's very like handy. And let's just buff this in. This colour is good for me actually. Like, I would say it's a very good match. I feel like in the winter it's not going to be too like a ghostly, but in the summer, yeah, I feel like this is like the perfect for like both of my like winter and summer tones. Okay, I like that. Like I said, so my nose area is like crusty dusty at the moment, so we are just going to ignore. Okay, and then for the next side we're going to do with a sponge. Put a tiny bit more on that side because I feel like, let's see how the sponge works. Normally I wouldn't necessarily use a sponge with a product like this because I would feel like the sponge would like absorb more of it, but if they say it can be used with a sponge, we will try. Yeah, that fragrance, when it's on the skin, it's not too bad, but I think it's when you first like smell it, it's like, whew. Okay, so this side is with the sponge. I mean, they look very similar, but I think I actually prefer the side with the brush. I think it just like leaves more product, which does make sense with like this kind of product. So I'm just gonna put a tiny bit more on this side. Okay, I like it. I feel like once my skin is in a better state, this is going to be a really lovely like everyday foundation. This wouldn't be something that I pick up when I want like a glam look, but for like day to day, if this wears nicely, I can see this being like a very good like daily vibe. Okay, I've got my VIEVE concealer. So we're just going to just conceal with this. Just gonna do a very quick kind of normal makeup look. The F1 starts in 4 minutes. So I've got it on here but on mute. It's the Azerbaijan, is that how you say it? The GP. I love a street circuit. Yeah, if you don't know, I'm big into F1. I'm an F1 girly. I'm a McLaren girly. And yeah. I love a street circuit. I find them very like fun. Yeah, so the VIEVE concealer, I have this in light 1, and it's a really like firm favourite of mine. I don't have the VIEVE bronzer, so I'm just going to go in with my fine bronzer, UK beauty brand, which we love, and I'm just gonna bronze with this. This is in shade SS03. Just bronze up. I've got my VIEVE Sunset Blush in, I think this is in, yeah, Rosa, which is stunning. I always love the finish of this. Again, it's that kind of squeezy tube, and you can go a little bit heavy with this. It's not super pigmented. I say this and then it's going to be like crazy, but it like blends out really nicely, and it just gives that kind of flush of colour, which for me, who's not a massive blush girly, I love. A little bit on the nose. Yeah, the makeup applies really nicely on top of it. It's definitely clinging to all my dry patches around my nose, but I literally don't even think like Photoshop would save this. Like, it is bad vibes. I'm just going to set with my Jordana t-shirt powder. I'm not going to bake, because on a day-to-day I wouldn't bake. But I'm just taking the top. This is in Pearl Sugar. Actually, I'm using all UK brands. I did want to do like a more in-depth video on like UK beauty brands. So maybe, I do think I have a full face. So, and yeah, I'm just setting this. This powder is quite blurring. It is quite matte. And I do have dry skin. So it'd be interesting to see how these like wear together. But yeah, ever since I've had this duo, it's been like something I grab like a lot. And it's a really nice colour for us like pale girlies. It is clinging to a few of my dry spots, but I think that is because my skin is just bad. But like round here, no, it is pretty, it is pretty. I'm going to go in with my VIEVE Face Dimensions palette. And I'm just going to bronze with this. And this is, yeah, this isn't permanent. This was a limited edition. And I really think they should either make more of these or bring them back. Because I, again, would love to get these for presents for people. I think, yeah. VIEVE, if you are watching, we love a face palette. I think they do have one that is still on the website, but definitely not these Dawn and Dusk ones, which, yeah, I love. I'm just going to go through my brows with my Refi. I'm not really doing much today, so I don't need them to be like fully stuck down, but because my hair is so orange now, if I don't do my brows, I look bizarre, whereas before I could leave them. But now, like, I do need to just do something with them. And yeah, this is the new Ginger brow pencil from Refi in Auburn. If you're a ginger girly, then definitely invest in the Refi. These are they're really good and they're really affordable. The Refi mascara. I did have the VIEVE mascara, but I just didn't get on with it. I feel like win some, you lose some. And yeah, even though it's had so many good reviews, I found it that it smudged a lot on me. Like whenever I wore it, I would get like massive panda eyes. So maybe there was just an ingredient in it that didn't like go with my either skincare, or there was obviously something that wasn't aligning. But this is really good, and my friend Harriet now uses this. This is the VIEVE one. And once you get used to the brush, you can just get really stunning like lashes. Right, I've literally got like a minute. Okay, so then we're gonna go in with Velvet Sands from VIEVE. My favourite lip liner of theirs. I have Velvet Sands and I have Bark. But yeah, really stunning like colour. And then I've got Taupe from VIEVE. Oh, that's exploded. Let me just... Yeah, one thing about these is that they explode. I need to clean that up. Stunning. It is 12 o'clock. I'm going to come back. I just need to pause for 1 second. Okay, yeah, so it's 12 o'clock, so I just had to pause for the first lap in case there was any drama. So it's 12 o'clock now. I'm going to check in throughout the day like I normally do. I've not used setting spray. And yeah, this is not like full coverage, so I'm not really expecting it to be like glam all day. But for something like this, I would expect it to still look nice after like between like 6 and 8 hours. For it to still look like good. Yeah, so I'm going to check in with you in like 4 hours so we can like see the vibe. But yeah, so far for like an everyday vibe, I think it's pretty. I am a little concerned about my dry areas, but we're going to ignore the nose today. But I'm just a little concerned that in some of my other dry areas that it's not looking as perfect as it could. But as long as it wears nice, and maybe once it's like settled for that little bit, maybe it will like be good. But like I said, my skin isn't the best. It's probably not the best time to do a skin review, but it's still gonna look good on off days. You can't just do like we wear makeup all year round when our skin is looking crusty dust. So yeah, it's gotta work on the off days too. So yeah, I'll be back in 4 hours. Hi guys, it is, what time is it? I got a bit sidetracked. I've been editing and I got into bed to edit and it was all cozy and nice. But it's 5:30. So yeah, I've been wearing this for 5.5 hours. I haven't really done much. I watched the F1, walked to the shop, and I've edited. So it's not really, and I've eaten. So it's not really had a test. But I am now going to, and I'm just gonna go on a little walk. I feel like I've done like 100 steps today. So I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go pick up some dinner because I've just got, do you know when you've got food in the house and you just don't want to eat it? So I want to get something from the shop, even though I went to the shop earlier, but I thought I had dinner, but now I don't. So I'm gonna go for a little walk like round. But yeah, so far this is still in like natural light. So far I do like it. For me it's definitely an everyday foundation thing. I wouldn't wear this if I was going out or if I like wanted coverage. I feel like as my like natural oils have like seeped in, it has come away here. So yeah, I do think for like every day this is going to be something that I use. Is it like revolutionary? Is it gonna like be something that I make sure I always have? I'm not sure. I do feel like it's clung to a few of my dry spots and it does come off quite easy. I wouldn't say it's broken down, but for saying I haven't done much, I would expect it to look a little bit better. On the bits that it has like stayed on, I do like it. So maybe I do need to give it like another try when my skin is just in like in a better way. But yeah, I know that if so my L'Oreal foundation, the True Match foundation and serum, I know I can put both of those on. They're my favourite foundation and skin tints, by the way. I know I can put both of them on days that I look bad and I would look better than this, and that's where I kind of always gauge like new products. So yeah, I feel like I do need to test it out again, but yeah, I do think this is nice. For the price point, I don't think it's bad, but it's definitely not drugstore, and I feel like I have drugstore products that do similar. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be something that I wear. It's not gonna be something that I don't wear. And maybe I do just need to try it out with like a few different like other products as well. Maybe I need to try it with different primers. I did put it with the Skin Nova because I guessed that it would work well. And yeah, maybe it isn't for us dry skin girlies. Yeah, like I feel like it's just, yeah, worn off quite easily. I would say that this looks like I've been wearing it for like 8 hours and we're only at the like 5.5. So yeah, I'm gonna go on my walk. I am still gonna do like an end of the day check-in. I do think when my oil started to come through, it definitely looked better. So when I first put it on, I found that in some of my like dry areas I was a bit concerned. Then when my like natural oils kind of came through, it kind of started to melt together. But now I feel like it's gone and gone a bit patchy in places. I mean, I think I could have been like not super careful, but in day-to-day life I am eating, I am scratching, had a watery eye, like they are things that happen, so it's got to be like a little bit robust. But yeah, I don't think it's bad. It will get used. It's not going to be something that I don't use, but do I think it is going to be like something I like tell people to get or that I get excited to use? I'm unsure, which is a shame. I had higher hopes. So yeah, I'm gonna check in after I've gone for my walk, and yeah. Hi guys, it is very late. I think it's like 10 o'clock. I'm in the same place, but I've had to put on like my little TikTok light. How do I feel? How do I feel? I just don't know if it's for me. I don't think it's bad, but I think it's just, I mean, I keep toing and froing. Sometimes I look at it and I think it looks nice, then other times I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's a bit patchy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to try this again. I think as it stands, it will get used by me, but it's not going to be something that I'm like using, if that makes sense. I don't hate it, but I'm not in love. Today's Sunday and I'm going to try and get this out for Wednesday. So what I might do is on Tuesday I'm going to wear this again. I catch the train at 6:30 in the morning. It's going to have a good test. I'm going to do some really good skincare. I'm going to really try and get my skin and all the dryness off and try and give this another chance when my skin is feeling a bit better. And we'll see if it can like last a full day at work. I mean, it will be a very long day, but I guess let's see. I just, yeah, don't think it makes my skin look the nicest. In areas though it does, and that's the thing, I feel like it's got potential. But I don't know, can you just see I just look really patchy and I just feel like it's come off like really easily. But we're gonna give it another go. Hopefully in the next couple of minutes you'll like figure out if my opinion has changed or not. So guys, this is Tuesday morning and I got the train at 6:30 and I didn't mind how it looked when I first put it on. My skin was definitely in such a better like way. It definitely like melted in a bit better and didn't hang to my dry spots, but within a few hours it just looked crusty and dry. Just didn't wear very well. It made my skin just look, yeah, very, very dry, which obviously isn't ideal. Hi guys, so it is currently 6 o'clock. And yeah, I don't know whether I definitely would have put clips in. I'm in my work bathroom. I definitely would have put clips in before this. I don't know if I would have done a talk over or not. But it definitely, so I basically over the past few days have been really like exfoliating, doing some like good skincare to kind of clear up all of my dry skin. And my skin is definitely in, I'd probably say, the kind of place that it's normally at. Like all my nose is kind of cleared up. Definitely went on better this time. So definitely like my skin beforehand didn't help the situation. The thing is, it is a lovely product and it does, I mean, I think for saying that I've been wearing this for, when I filmed the first videos, it was 6 o'clock. So it's been on for 12 hours. I think it was good for 12 hours. But I was kind of like looking at it throughout the day and I just think it just hugs onto my dry patches a little too much. I did use like a grippier primer and I did obviously before use a very hydrating primer and I just find it like sits in my lines a little bit. So yeah, I do definitely have like a better vibe of this. And I do think that this is now going to be something that like I definitely like do use. Before I was like, I'll just use it to use it up. Now I'm a bit more convinced, but it's only going to be on days where my skin is in good condition. Like this is, I don't feel like this is something that I'd reach for when my skin is feeling a bit dry and a bit crusty or just a bit under the weather. Like I suffer with hormonal breakouts. When I get very stressed, I get breakouts and I get eczema and dry skin. Like my skin is very like ups and downs throughout the month. And unfortunately this is, the light keeps going out. This is going to be something that, yeah, I just don't pick up all the time. Yeah, let me know if you tried it. Let me know what you think, what your skin type is. I'll leave everything linked down below in case you really do just want to give it a try yourself. Just because I have this opinion doesn't mean it's not going to work for you or that I think the product is bad. I just don't think it works for my skin. When I did put it on this morning, it was like 6 o'clock this morning and the smell was like a lot. So if you're not into like smells, again, it's like, it's not like a super negative, but it's just something this morning I was like, whew, like I really like smelled it. So yeah, we love VIEVE. VIEVE is normally a win. Sometimes it isn't. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little wear test. Yeah, thanks so much for watching and yeah, I'll hopefully see you again super soon. Bye.